Friends, if there is life, there is struggle, there is stress, there is work pressure, there is happiness, and there is fear. But the good thing is that all these are not permanent. All flow through the flow of the river of time. Whether it is of sorrow or of happiness, it is never permanent. It dissolves in the unceasing flow of time. It often happens that during the journey of life, we find ourselves many times trapped in the web of sorrow, stress, worry, fear, frustration, despair, disease, etc. Even after looking far, we do not see even a ray of light. The trouble that feels like an ant from a distance assumes the form of an elephant coming near us, and we surrender to its vastness and horrors. If you get trapped in an unknown, uninhabited desert, there is only one way to get out of it. Just keep going. If you don't walk your hands and feet in the middle of the river, you will surely drown. There comes such a moment in life when it seems that there is nothing left. In such a situation, just stand firm with your confidence and courage, because everything has a solution. If not today, then there is tomorrow. Once, pleased with the service of a king, a sage gave him an amulet and said that the king should put it in his neck. And when such a situation comes in life, when you feel trapped and there is despair everywhere, no ray of light is visible, and you feel that now everything is going to end, then you open this amulet and read the paper kept in it, not before that. The king wore that amulet around his neck. Once, the king went hunting with his soldiers to the dense forest. Chased by a lion, the king got separated from his soldiers, and the enemy entered the king's border. The king was ahead, and the enemy soldiers were behind. Even after running for a long distance, the king could not get rid of those soldiers. When the king suffered from hunger and thirst, he saw a cave in the middle of the dense trees, and immediately hid himself and his horse under the cover of that cave. He then sat down, holding his breath. The sound of the feet of the enemy's horses slowly started coming closer. The king alone, surrounded by enemies, began to see his end. He felt that in just a few moments, the enemies would catch him and put him to death. He felt everything was over, and that was when his hand went to his amulet and he recalled what the sage had told him. He immediately opened the amulet, took out the paper and read. On that slip it was written, "This too shall pass." The king suddenly saw a ray of light in the dark. He felt an inexplicable peace in his soul. He felt that even this dreadful time would indeed pass. Then why should I be worried? Having faith in his Lord and himself, he told himself that, yes, this too shall pass. And the same thing happened. The sound of the enemy's horses' feet started going away. After some time, there was peace around. The king came out of the cave in the night and somehow came back to his kingdom. Friends, this is not just the story of a king. It is the story of all of us. We all get so caught up in the pressure of circumstances, work, and stress that we do not understand anything. Our fear starts dominating us. The solution is not visible far and wide. It seems that everything is over now. When this happens, sit quietly for 2 minutes. Take a few deep breaths. Remember your adoration and say out aloud to yourself that this too shall pass. You will see that it will feel like magic right away, and you will feel the power within yourself to overcome that situation. Hope this formula inspires you and prove to be inspirational in your life too. Thank you for watching this video.